welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Dara and we are going on a 4-night cruise on the Utopia of the Seas next week. And I have so much to do beforehand, so I figured I would pack everything here in my guest room and let you guys see what it is that we take. It's going to be me, my husband Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy!
And my 2 kids. They are boys 11 and 7 years old, and they've been going on cruises since they were babies, and so they love it. We love it. This time we're going with my mom to celebrate her birthday, which was this past February, but because of spring break we're going now. We didn't go in February. So let me show you what we've got, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I do, I usually pack for my boys first. We have a 4-night cruise. So everyone here, as you can see, everyone's got a row of all of their stuff. And so for my older son, we have socks, we have shorts. Now he has some nice shorts, you know, the cargo shorts from the children's place. We love these. And then some, as I call them, comfy shorts to mix and match throughout the day for comfortable shorts, and then going out shirts, as we call them, for dinner shirts. So you've got a few t-shirts here, and then we've got a nice polo or 2. We got a button down, and then I just picked this up this week. It's a really cool button-down shirt with like a Caribbean, Hawaiian, tropical theme, so I thought that that was cool. If you're going on Royal Caribbean, and then hats, we love this one, we bought this years ago at Coco Cay. If you're going on Royal Caribbean, be aware that if you're going on one of the larger ships that have the ice skating rink, you're going to need pants. So we have long sleeve pants and shirts for both of them. Pajamas for the little guy, I have to pack PJs here for my bigger one. Regular shirts, dinner shirts, shorts, and socks. And then we've got swimsuits in here. I'm not going to show you all of our swimsuits, but those are the swimsuits and swim shirts. We have sandals. They'll be wearing their sneakers on the airplane. And then we've got a pair of sandals for them for just walking around during the day, and then some pool shoes, as I like to call it. And then Jeremy is going to pack for himself.
Oh, hi, Jeremy.
And then the rest of the stuff here is things that I pack for me. Okay, for me, I have t-shirts, shorts. I got this new shirt from Quince. It is super nice. I absolutely love it. It's like a gauze material. I have to hold it up and show you. Hang on. So let's turn you around. Put you over here. Okay, look at this. It is so nice. I love it. It's like, yeah, it's like a muslin or a gauze material, but what's really nice about it, it's high quality. It's double thickness, so it's not see-through or anything. So I've got this. It's got a nice little thing here in the back. What I usually do, if we go on longer cruises, I'll pack like 5 outfits for a 7-night cruise. I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, you know, just so that I rotate some of the pieces. So let's see, we've got this. I have this paired with just a nice pair of light colored jeans for contrast. I have this dress. Oh my gosh, this is so old, but I love it. It's an Amazon Essentials dress. If it's still for sale, I'll link it below. It's like knee length. I'm only like 5'3.5", 5'4", and it hits me great. It's like a jersey material. It feels so soft. So I bring that, and then I also have this. I think they still sell this. I bought this last summer. What is this made of? I'm pretty sure it's linen. It's a nice linen. I just ironed it. A nice linen jacket, like a cardigan, kind of a thing to layer over, so I could layer it over any of the outfits that I'm going to be wearing. This is not before, yeah, we are before Memorial Day, so right, technically in the US, between Memorial Day and Labor Day you can wear white, but it's not yet Memorial Day, but it's okay because we're going to Florida. So that's fine. So I've got that one. And then this is the other thing that I bought from Quince. I saw these things online about it and I said, oh yeah, let me go give it a try. It must be really nice. And it is, it's really nice. I mean, a couple of things I bought, they just didn't fit. Like one of the cashmere sweaters was itchy, so I'm sending that back. But this is a small for reference. It's like the same material as that black shirt. So I could wear this with a white cover up cardigan jacket, and I love that jacket so much. So I could wear that for one night. So we got the jeans and the black top for one night. I've got the jersey dress from Amazon for the second night. I've got the red dress, and then I have this as an option if I didn't want to dress down for dinner. I bought this last year. It's like a long skirt. I'm not going to take it off because it's super ironed and everything, but this is a long skirt and tank top from Talbot's set, and you could wear them, you could wear the top separately or the bottom separately or whatever. So Royal Caribbean does give you hangers. You don't need to bring hangers, but sometimes I will bring one or two of these flat little IKEA hangers. I love them, and they just fit in the suitcase so well. And the last thing I'm not sure if I'm going to bring is just this pair of nice slacks, nice pants. They're very flowy, and I could wear it with a black top, or I could just wear it with a white t-shirt, or I'm not sure yet, to be honest, if I'm going to take this or not. It's kind of heavy, so I don't know about that. So we've got my dinner outfits. We have 2 sets of pajamas for me, underwear, socks. I've got my swimsuits in here, and then I'm going to be flying in sneakers, but because we're flying and we're not driving to the port, sometimes we'll drive to the port in New Jersey, but this time we're flying to Florida, I have these Sanuk flip-flops. I call them thongs. I don't know, does anybody still do that? I call them thongs. I grew up in New York, I call them thongs. Thongs is not, to me that's not that. These are thongs. So I'm going to bring a pair of thongs. And then last year I got these sandals. They're from Atrix. I'd never heard of this company before. I don't know if you could see the brand Atrix, but these sandals, they're kind of like orthotic looking, but they are so comfortable and they look really good when you wear them on. They actually look better than you think they do. So I'm bringing the sandals for the nighttime. I'm not bringing any fancy shoes this cruise. So that's my stuff. And then let's move on to the other things. So usually what I do, I have this notebook here, my handy dandy notebook. I have all of my things that I take with me on a cruise. I have it listed on paper because I am old and I am a zennial, and this is what I like to take. I just like to write stuff down. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me show you what I have and what still needs to be packed. So we've got wall magnets. Let me show you the wall magnets. Those are really important. I don't know if you can see. Okay, before I go into that, I have a plastic shoebox. I don't know if you could see it. I'm at the right angle. There's a plastic shoebox right here. And I carry everything that I need in this plastic shoebox that is not, how should I say, like sturdy or maybe whatever. So, it can like get squished in my suitcase or go all over the place. So I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to show you what's in here and show you what's on my list. Right, so here's my plastic shoebox. It's from Sterilite. I keep all of my stuff in here that I like to take on the trip with me. And so here's what we've got. We've got wall magnets. Okay, let me empty all of this out and show you what I'm talking about. These wall magnets, they're like all jumbled together, but they're really great for hanging hats, hanging lanyards, hanging anything that you may need. Okay, laundry line. Here's my laundry line. Where's my laundry line? Where the heck is it? Okay, I don't have it right now, but I will find it. So weird. Okay, anyway. Usually I have a laundry line to hang stuff, wet bathing suits, etc. Clothespins from the Dollar Tree. I have these little magnets that I bought just to decorate our door. It's really nice when you come back at the end of the night to see your door decorated, and it's easy to find and the kids love it. I've got a whole bunch of these lanyards with IDs. These little octopuses, these are little Royal Caribbean things they give out in the kids' camp, and my kids like to put them on their, dangle them on their lanyards. So there's that. Flu and COVID test. I always take one of these. If you want, I will link my video to what I pack on a cruise as a pharmacist in the description box so you could check it out. Wipes, just, you know, it's nice to have water wipes. These, sometimes we get the cups, the soda cups on Royal Caribbean, and it's nice to have a little sponge and a soap to wash your cup at the end of the night. Okay, this is my meds kit, and I can go into further detail in a few minutes of what I take of that in there. Passports, you need a beach bag, you need a laundry basket. I don't know where my laundry line is. Ah, there it is, right here. Okay, so this is my laundry line. I just bought a new one because I have them hanging outside in my backyard. I actually dry my laundry on them outside. So see all these little random things? I love putting that in the shoebox. This I got at the Target dollar spot. It was only $3. It's earplugs. If you go on the new Royal Caribbean ships with the Aqua Theater, that show, oh my gosh, it is so loud. So I wanted some earplugs for my kids for that. And then the other thing I have are these luggage tags. This luggage tag, I've been using these since, oh goodness, years. I've been using these for years now. They come in a pack with the IDs, the lanyards, and these. Sometimes I take this for my cell phone. Sometimes I don't want to just hold my phone, or if I'm wearing a dress or something that doesn't have pockets, I'll take that. This is a USB fan. Sometimes I like this because it gets super stuffy in the room, and especially if it's in the summer. I don't know how an April cruise is going to be, but it's probably going to be okay. Okay, so moving on. Hats, sunglasses. That's something I need to pack. Swimsuits and goggles, I already have for the kids. Sunscreen. Sunscreen is in here. I've got my cream and my spray. I love to use both. First aid we talked about. Shampoo, conditioner. Okay, if you've been on Royal Caribbean or any of the ships, you know they just have one standard pump of soap. Whether it's, you know, good or not is up to debate. So I like to bring my own shampoo and conditioner. I have first aid stuff, pharmacy stuff, I'll show you in a sec. Door magnets, small purse, beach bag, everything's done. Combo outfits for dinner, underwear 1.5 times the amount, shorts, tees, dinner shirts, dinner bag. Oh, the dinner bag. Let me show you this dinner bag. So right here is what I call the dinner bag. In it, I have lots of toys, activities. I will link them down below, the activities that I give to my son to do, because, you know, the dinners are so long. They used to be way longer, but now they're about 90 minutes. So, you know, a 7-year-old does get bored, and I want him to behave nicely in the dining room, which he does. So we usually get them a couple of games, little magnetic things, drawing pads, and I mix it up year after year. We go on sometimes anywhere between 1 and 2 cruises a year, so this way it gives him something to do. So I call it the dinner bag. So the dinner bag, and then earplugs we talked about. Let's see what else is on my list here. Long sleeve cardigan, Clorox wipes. Okay, I need to go to Target to get some Clorox wipes. Sometimes I just feel like the sink area, the doorknobs, the high touch areas are not always wiped down as well as they should. And so I like to get a small little container of Clorox wipes. So I need to head to Target for that last minute stuff. Very excited about this. I've been battling migraines for the last, God knows, week, I think. I'm not in great shape, but we're gonna manage. I've got all of our passports in here, ready to go. I've got all of my toiletries in this thing. Let me stick my arm far away. It's got a hook here, so, you know, you hang it up on the door of the bathroom or on the towel rack or something. I love this thing. I've had this for so many years now. It's great. And then the last thing we have are packing cubes. I'm going to show you how I put everything in my packing cubes, and it's probably not going to be today because I got to wait for Jeremy's stuff.
Jeremy?
Once I get all of Jeremy's stuff, we're going to pack it together. We are staying at the Residence Inn by the port in Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral area the night before. So I'm not going to pack everything as if we're boarding the cruise that day. I'm going to pack stuff separate for the night before. And so everything's going to go into the big suitcase. And then I have a carry-on. Since we're flying Frontier and I have the Frontier credit card, I get 2 checked bags as well as a carry-on and a personal item. So my mom's flying with us. She's going to take one of the checked bags as her bag, and then we have the carry-on, personal items, no problem for us, and the big suitcase and the small wheelie carry-on suitcase. Okay, lastly, before I pack everything up, and I'll show you that in a day or two once we're ready. Right now we're 7 days out. We fly out Sunday, today is Sunday. Okay, let me show you all this stuff that I'm gonna be taking with us in terms of pharmacy things. Okay, so I have, this is for babies, but I love it. It's got this little stitch pattern on the back, and it's clear and it's see-through, and okay, this stuff is great. This after sun lotion, oh, it's so nice. And it comes out, you see how I don't know if you can see, but the bottle itself has these little striations. That's what the lotion looks like. So I always get that in case somebody gets a sunburn, because someone invariably is going to get a sunburn. Okay. Headache medicine, motion sickness medicine, allergy medicine, Band-Aids, first aid stuff, antibiotic ointment, Band-Aids, alcohol pads, Tums. If you eat too much or if you haven't prone to indigestion, and then Tylenol, which I don't have in here. I have it in the kids stuff. I have the kids ibuprofen or Tylenol, not sure what I have this time. Kids toothpaste, toothbrushes. This is our med pack. I have this for the children. You know, you can't buy these kids. I have no idea where I could find these Kids Crest toothpaste things. So every time they go to the dentist, I save them and I don't let them use it because I always keep it for that. Kids nail clippers. I've been using those since my children were babies and it still works great. Some hair stuff. Like they like to wet their hair down and comb it. And then any creams, or you know, if you're eczema prone or anything like that, we have this wonderful Cocoa Care aloe vera. Can you see it? Cocoa Care aloe vera lip balm, my favorite in the whole entire universe. And then we have some triamcinolone. This is a prescription item. If you, I guess if you know, you need some cream. My son is prone to eczema, especially when the skin is wet and you know he's sweaty and it's hot behind the knees. A lot of kids get that in the summertime, and even though it's the spring, I don't really know how he's gonna fare. So that's that. Okay. So I think that's everything. If you want to see my pharmacy, what I pack as a pharmacist to take on a cruise pharmacy packing list, top 10 items. Definitely, I will link it below, and I'll see if I can insert a card here. If not, I'll put it down below. Let's meet back in a couple of days. I'm going to make sure everything that Jeremy has is ready to go and packed.
Hey, Jeremy.
And then these are all my packing cubes. I put everything in here. There's like 3 different brands of packing cubes, but you will see how I get all of this stuff for the 3 of us, plus my husband, in a tall suitcase, a carry-on suitcase, and maybe 1 or 2 personal items. I'm gonna cinch it all down, and it's gonna be great. And yeah, I can't wait. So see you in a couple days. Okay, today's 3 days out. We have 3 days before we leave, and let me show you where we are so far. All right, so we have, we're taking a carry-on and a full-size suitcase, and we've got shoes and bathing suits. We've got shoes and bathing suits in here. Here's my shoebox with all of the stuff. These are shoes. I bought this new. This was at Target this last couple of days. They had some new, like cruise and beach things in the dollar spot. So I got one of these. It's mesh, but it's nicer than a plastic bag. And this one is from last year. But I got some new packing stuff. This is going to be for most of our clothes. Okay, we got one kid's stuff in this packing cube. My things are in this packing cube. We've got one boy's stuff in this packing cube, and then this is also my stuff. You can see it's not totally full. So my clothes are bigger. I also have bigger nighttime clothes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. There's the dinner bag for my younger son. And then in here, this is the suitcase that we're going to be taking for the hotel. Since we're flying in the day before the cruise, we're going to be using that suitcase for our overnight stuff and anything that we would need for the morning of the cruise. And then I got this new thing here. Actually, my mother bought this for me. This is it looks like a wheeled suitcase, but it's actually from Bag Smart. It's a little bag, but it can wheel, and it's exactly the size of it's exactly a personal size. So it's really nice. And then we realized that we're not going to be taking everything that I thought we were going to be taking. So these are the clothes we're not going to need for the kids. Here's my list. I still have a few things left. I need to get the sunglasses. These are extra packing cubes that we're not using. Oh, and these are from Open Story. These are really cool. I love these. They're I think they're a dupe from the Aloha Hawaii bags. Is that the name of it? Hawaii bags or Aloha? It's one of those. They feel just like them. And so far, this is Jeremy's stuff. He hasn't put it in a packing cube, but usually Jeremy just puts his own things down and then I'll pack it up and shove it in the suitcase. Okay, so that's it. We're 3 days out. All we have left to do is put the packing cubes in the suitcases, pack up the rest of Jeremy's things, and then that's it. My mom's coming tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. And then we fly out Sunday morning. We're going to be parking at our airport. And then we will be renting a car once we get to Orlando. And then we have something super fun planned. We're going to Jetty Park, which is where you can watch all the cruise ships sail out of the night before. Since we're not staying in Orlando, we're going out toward Cocoa Beach. We're going to be staying there at the Residence Inn. We got a really cool 2-bedroom suite. So my mom and maybe 1 or 2 kids will stay on one side, and then Jeremy and I will stay on the other, or one kid will stay with us, and whatever. Anybody can stay anywhere. And so we have a reservation at the Residence Inn. We'll drop off our stuff maybe, and then it was hard to get a parking pass because yesterday was the Artemis II launch at NASA at Port Canaveral, and so a lot of people who want to watch the ships are also in the same place that they want to. That's a really great spot to watch the rocket launch, and so their parking pass system was totally offline. I couldn't buy it for a few days because I guess they were just having too much traffic on the site or too many things in preparation for the launch. Thank goodness everything went well. I'm so happy that that was a safe launch and that they're doing well up in space. And yeah, so we're gonna go to the same place just to hang out, go to the beach. And it's a $15 parking pass, but they only open up the parking passes like 3 to 5 days before you actually get there. So I had been checking to see if it was available, and it wasn't. And I reached out to them and they told me that they had just shut everything down because of the rocket launch at NASA, because everybody wanted to, it was a great spot to watch it. So that's where we are. We got our parking passes, we got our car rental, we got our hotel stay, and we are good to go. So I will see you back here and yeah, show you how everything is packed up, ready to go. I may see you Saturday night before, or I may just check in on Sunday morning. We'll see how it goes. Bye. So there you have it. That's everything that we're packing for our trip. I've got one carry-on, two personal items for us, and one checked bag. That's it. We'll see you on the cruise. Bye.